and welcome to another episode of Conversation with a Chef. I'm Jo Ritty and I love sharing with you the conversations I get to have with talented and passionate chefs. It's the backstory, if you will, to the food they're putting up. I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the unceded land where this conversation takes place, and I pay my respects to any First Nations people listening today. Today, I'm chatting with Rachel Miyazaki from Niji Sweets. If you've walked through Queen Victoria Market lately, you might have stopped in your tracks at a store that looks more like a jewellery counter than a lolly stand. Trays of shimmering kohakutou, those jewel-like Japanese sweets that catch the light and your imagination all at once. Rachel trained as a pastry chef, working everywhere from LuxBite to Marvel Stadium. But with Niji Sweets, she and her friend Yiying are doing something entirely different. We talked about how a childhood love of baking, a detour through computer studies, and a trip to Japan all converged on these edible crystals. From the patient days-long process of crystallising agar to the thrill of seeing someone's face light up when they bite through that crunchy shell into soft jelly, Rachel is bringing something rare and beautiful to Melbourne, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to sit down with her and hear all about it. Hi Rachel, thank you for coming. It's really nice to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, it's really good to be here.
So I've been practicing all morning and now I actually have forgotten how to say the name of your sweet. So kohakutou?
Kohakutou.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kohakutou.
Yes. This is a traditional Japanese sweet.
Yeah. What does it mean?
It means like crystal candy, like amber jelly. Because it was made with sugar and when it's cooked, it becomes an amber color. Okay. So that's what gave it the name.
Oh, okay. That's really fascinating. And why kohakutou now, and why did you decide to do that, and why here in Melbourne? You don't see it very often, so
yes, it's because when we went to Japan, I tried it and I really loved it. This was many years ago, and I made it on and off over the years. Even for my wedding and for the dessert board, we made it and stuff. And lately, we just really got into it. And me and my friend, we wanted something that we could sell that was like a niche market, so not many people have it yet, and it's really hard to find in Melbourne. There's a couple of stores that sell it, but not very many. And we wanted something that was new, it tasted nice, and it was shelf stable, so you can sit out in the room 2 weeks, no problem.
Yeah. So I was really struck by the photos that I saw because it looks like jewels.
It does.
Gems.
It does.
And I imagine it's quite labour intensive, is it, to make?
It's not too bad. Because we hand cut each piece, that takes the most time, and then letting it crystallize over a few days as well. But it's not too bad. But it is fun to make because they look so pretty.
So what's the process? Where do you start when you're about to make a batch?
So it makes with agar, water, sugar, and say if we use tea or if we use fruit purees, whatever we put in, we make up the jelly. It sets for a while, and then you got to cut it individually, and then you got to put it on a tray, and it dries. It crystallizes over a few days, say maybe 3-4 days. And then you gotta flip them over and dry each side, obviously, and then it's done.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're not hand drying them; it's just drying.
Yeah, so you can dry them air dry, or you can dry them in a dehydrator.
Okay. Yeah. And how do you decide on all those beautiful colours? Does anything work in this, like a fruit puree, or not?
No, some things don't work. Like if it's too citrusy, it doesn't set very well. Let's say like pineapple things, because of the enzymes in it, it doesn't set very well.
Oh, okay, yes.
And it won't crystallize. So other fruits like say strawberry, we cook it down. We use like fresh fruit purees and things like that, and that's what gives it the color and taste.
Yeah. And did it take a bit of experimenting to get it right at the start?
It did. I think we experimented for maybe about 4 months or so before we decided on the recipe that we wanted to use. So we're still experimenting for new flavors and things like that. But
yeah. And so you started off selling in the market?
Yes. Yeah.
What was the reception like?
Because it's brand new.
Yeah.
And whoever tried the samples, they'll be like, oh, this isn't what I expected. Because it looks really hard. Looks like a hard candy, but inside it's really soft jelly.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And it feels like it's really going gangbusters now. You seem to be very busy.
It is.
Are you going to open a shop, or what will happen?
Well, we're starting up our online orders. So we're setting up a website so you can order from us instead of having to come to the market.
Yeah. Do you need to be artistic to make them, to cut the shapes?
Not artistic as such, but I guess if you're just making it for yourself, it's okay. You can cut like many different shapes. It's fine. And you can break it apart with your hands. You don't have to use a knife even.
Oh, so some of them do look very like diamonds and so on. Is that quite an intricate way of cutting? Or you just give it a go and however it comes out?
Well, that was part of the experiment, like seeing which shapes work best, has the less wastage and things like that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you don't, that's right. Can you reuse the wastage?
You can't remelt it, but we put them in all the offcuts, like the fruit offcuts, we put them in a fruity mix. So we make a base and we chop them all, the offcuts, and pop them all in.
Okay.
So it's a nice blend of fruits in there.
Yeah, nice.
Right?
Yeah. And so how long have you been going now, doing that?
We officially started the market in about May this year.
Oh, that's
so it's pretty new. Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah. And before that, you were working as a pastry chef?
Yes, I was, yes. Before this, I was working at Delaware North in now Marvel Stadium.
Yes, right. And your whole career has been pastry, or did you do other kinds of chefing? No, so mainly pastry.
No, pastry, yes.
Yeah. What drew you to pastry, being a pastry chef?
I guess since young, I've always liked to bake and cook, and I like eating sweet things. But when I was studying, I actually did maths and computer first. And then I decided, no, I actually really like pastry, and I really wanted to do it. So I swapped over to pastry.
Okay.
Yeah. I've always liked being in the kitchen, and I always thought about it. So when I decided to swap over, I was like, yes, I'll go for it, and this is what I want to do.
And that was here?
Yes.
You did that?
Yes.
Okay. And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Malaysia. So I came over to study for my VCEs, and then I stayed on since then.
Okay. Yeah. And what is it about being in the kitchen that you like?
Oh, it's nice making things with my own hands. Like I can make them to my taste, I guess. And just creating things so I can feed people. And I like seeing their reactions when they eat what I made.
Yeah, I think it's amazing, isn't it, that you can study so hard and not see an outcome, and then you cook for someone and you get that immediate reaction. It's so good. So how long have you been a chef?
Since I don't know, 2007, I'm going to think about that. Yeah. So it's been a while.
And you still enjoy it?
Yes, I do. Well, nowadays with kids, it's a little bit harder to juggle it, but with doing this Niji Sweets, it's easier because then we can do it on the weekends.
Yeah. So what kinds of volumes are you making? How much would you make a week?
Well, currently we're doing just for the markets, and we might do orders for like party favors and things like that. So, and we have big events like, say, we have a Japanese festival coming up next month, so that would be a bigger market because it's busier. So we do more then, but usually it's smaller batches.
Yeah. When did you first have the sweet? When you were in Japan?
Yeah, maybe about, I'm going to say 2009-ish when I went. Yeah.
So that was there a seed there where you thought, one day I'll try this, or how did that work?
Well, I came back and I looked up the recipe and I was like, how do I make this? So I tried a few recipes back then as well, and it was fun to make. I really liked it.
Yeah. Wow. So good. And I guess it's the business side of things as well that you have to think about, and marketing when you go out on your own. So it's not just about the making. Is this something that you see yourself doing in years to come, or would you like to get back to the kitchen to do other things?
That's hard.
Yeah.
I like doing this. It's fun because you can make it on your own terms as well. But it's also a lot more work behind the scenes, like all the paperwork and applying for markets. So my partner Yiying, she takes care of mostly of the paperwork because I'm not that good at it, but that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess you're going to the markets as well, are you?
Yes,
So
yes.
you're having all that contact with people, which is a
Yes.
little bit different from perhaps working at Marvel Stadium. I guess you're in a big
Yeah.
kitchen there and not seeing the public.
Yes, that's right. Because when you're the kid, you don't really interact with the customers. So it's fun seeing people. It's fun promoting your product and things like that.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So good. Well, you've been a chef for a few years now. What would your advice be to young people coming through now in the industry?
Get good shoes because you're going to be on your feet all day long. So you're going to really need good shoes.
That's
Yes.
such good advice. No one's ever said that before.
It's really important.
I love that. Thank you. It's so good. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Conversation with a Chef with Rachel Miyazaki from Niji Sweets. You can check out all the goodness, and there is a lot of it, on Instagram at Niji Sweets. That's Niji Sweets. Honestly, it's a really beautiful account. If you have not clapped eyes on these crystal sweets, hurry off and look at them straight away. Beautiful. If you'd like to hear more stories from other chefs, I'm also on Instagram at Conversation with a Chef. The beauty of following me means you know when there's a new chat up. You can read this chat online at www.conversationwithachef.com, and of course you can follow me on Apple and Spotify podcasts. I would absolutely love it if you told a friend about my chats. I still reckon it's the best way to get these delicious stories out into the world. Once again, thanks so much for listening. Have a great day and bon appetit.